You've done the inner work. You've read the books, journaled your trauma, even meditated with your chakras wide open. And yet, your life still doesn't quite feel the way it's supposed to. And no one's saying therapy is bad, but what if you don't actually need more healing to feel happy? What if the real issue is, and please don't hate me for this, but what if the real issue is your lifestyle simply sucks? Let me give you a quick example to show you what I mean. See, back in the 70s, scientists got a bunch of rats hooked on heroin. Yeah, someone actually got funding for this. So they put these rats alone in tiny metal cages. No toys, no sunlight, no rat tinder. Just food, water, and a lever that dispensed pure-grade heroin water. And sure enough, the rats kept pressing the drug lever until they overdosed. That's the part most people hear and go, see? Addictive drugs ruin lives. But here's the part nobody talks about. Another group of rats was placed in what they called Rat Park, a big, fun rat playground with other rats to hang out with, things to climb, places to hide, stuff to explore, basically Disneyland for rodents. Guess what? Same heroin, different environments. In that new setup, the rats barely even touched the drug. Turns out it wasn't the heroin, it was the cage and the environment all along. And we are really not that different. And that's why I'm saying you don't need more years of therapy. You need to stop living like a caged rat and start creating a life that makes you feel free, inspired, and on fire. And in this video, I'm going to show you the exact process to do that. Something I call the simple life plan. Let's go. See, here's where most people go wrong. They are stuck in fix-it mode. They wake up every day and suddenly ask themselves, what's wrong with me and how do I fix it? They've built their entire identity around solving problems. Now, don't get me wrong, healing is important, especially if you're in crisis. But when you stay in that space for too long, it turns into a trap because you start believing, once I finally fix myself, then I'll be happy. Once I stop self-sabotaging, then I'll start the business. Once I deal with my childhood stuff, then I will feel worthy of love. But let's be honest. If fixing yourself was the answer, you'd be there by now. The real problem isn't that you're broken. It's that you're not doing the things that would actually make you feel alive. So let's talk about what actually works. It's something I call the simple life plan. This is how you shift out of fixing mode and into creating a life you actually enjoy. Here's how it works. Step 1, write down 5 to 10 different emotions that you'd love to feel or experience on a regular basis. And I'm talking real stuff, like not productive or disciplined. I mean emotions like free, inspired, playful, powerful, creative, connected, passionate, calm, alive, feeling loved, feeling like a winner, etc., etc. You get the point. Do that exercise now. Now, for the next part, step 2, make a list of 10 or more real-life things or activities that give you those feelings. This is where it gets fun. Stuff like going for a beach walk with your partner, hitting the gym and going beast mode, working on your online business that actually helps people, journaling in a cool cafe with music and great coffee, taking a trip to a new city, skiing down a mountain, dancing like no one's watching, because no one is, relax, cooking something new and vibey, hosting a deep convos night with close friends, volunteering, playing music, hiking, surfing, sitting in silence under the stars, etc., etc. Whatever it is that lights you up. Because this list becomes your compass. And here's what most people don't realize. You can absolutely close your eyes and imagine doing these things. You can feel the sun on your skin, the breeze from the ocean, even the adrenaline from skiing down a mountain. And yeah, that feels pretty damn good. That's what I call the magnetic moment, when you're fully present in that emotional state, when you have no desire and no resistance. But let's be honest, it's still better to actually do the thing. Skiing is better than imagining skiing. Making love on the beach is better than meditating on it in your bedroom. At the end of the day, if you do fun and meaningful things, your life becomes fun and meaningful. And that's the whole point of this exercise. Not just to feel better for a few minutes, but to actually build a life that feels good to live. Now comes the juicy part. What would your perfect week look like if it included more of these things? Not every dream trip, not every bucket list goal, just a repeatable rhythm that makes you feel good consistently. Think of things like morning beach walks, deep focus work sessions on your purpose-driven business, epic workouts, time with people you feel aligned with, creative time, solo time, playtime, wellness. This isn't some fantasy lifestyle for Instagram. It's your baseline. And here's a bonus tip to live by. One day might get hijacked by some bad news or someone making a stupid comment to you or something like that. But never let a whole week go to waste. If you can build even one or two of your favorite feelings into your weekly rhythm, you're already miles ahead of most people. All right, that's the lifestyle side. But what about big goals? Starting your business, writing your book, moving countries, scaling to 10, 20, 30, 50K a month. That's where we bring in a tool called lenses. Why lenses? Because just like a camera lens changes what you see, zoom in, zoom out, wide angle, close up, your mental lens changes how you see your goals. So here's how the lenses process works. Ask yourself, what would life look like if your dream result was already real? That's going to be your 1-year lens. For your 90-day lens, ask yourself, what needs to happen over the course of the next 3 months to move closer to that? We break that down into a 30-day lens. What would you need to focus on this month? Then craft a weekly plan by asking, what's one meaningful thing I can do this week? And finally, build your daily routine around that. Now, here's the kicker. Don't just ask, what should I do today? Ask, what would the version of me who already has this result do today? That question shifts everything because you stop trying to become that person and start being that person now. That's how you collapse time. See, this isn't just mindset fluff. It rewires your entire system. Here's how it works. Your unconscious mind doesn't respond to affirmations. It responds to who you believe you are and what you believe is safe to have. If love doesn't feel safe, your unconscious will reject it. If success feels like a threat, you'll self-sabotage. If being powerful feels like too much, you will play small. But when you start living the feelings you desire through real activities, your unconscious starts to recalibrate. It starts saying, oh, this is normal now. This is safe. This is me. So you stop waiting. You stop spiraling. You stop playing the maybe someday game. And you start creating momentum from the inside out. Here's your game plan, just to recap everything. Write down 5 to 10 feelings you want to experience more of. Make your list of activities that give you those feelings. Map out what your perfect week would look like with a few of those built in. Actually schedule 1 or 2 of them for this week. And finally, pick one big goal and run it through the lenses method. 1 year, 90 days, 30 days, this week, and today. Then ask, what would the version of me who already has this do now? And then do that. If you want help with any of this, I got a free school group you're gonna love. It's called Superconscious Awakening, and inside you'll get free trainings, resources, and support on building your simple life plan using the lenses tool and reprogramming your unconscious mind so you can actually allow what you want. You will meet people walking the same path. You will get clarity. And more importantly, you will start living the life you've been waiting for. Remember, you don't need more therapy. You need more of what you love. And if part of what you love is being surrounded by people who are actually creating their dream lives and won't let you settle for less, click the link in the description and I'll see you inside.